Hello, everyone, and welcome. We are surrounded by pageantry and tradition, and it's clear to see that college football will be at its best today. And the Terrapins will put total leather and we'll get started. He'll bring it out. It's Bell. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Okay, so here comes the offense for the first time today. And here's the man they rally around, and he has earned that type of respect, David.
You dang right. You earn it by doing it, and he's done it at such a high level. Everyone believes in this young man, and Palmer, there's a reason why.
You're right, David. He's been in the big moments, and he's won the big games. This guy delivers when the game is on the line.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Power football with the run. Gets it out to the 20 after a pickup of 4.
I know that wasn't a big, huge play, and everybody's not excited. The fans aren't going crazy. But those are the plays that in the fourth quarter matter a lot. Again, making you tackle my back, making you feel the physicality of the football game throughout, so you get tired and you're worn down in the fourth quarter.
They'll start this one from the 29 on first down. They'll give it to the back. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. These are the types of plays where offenses impose their will. 3rd and short from the 45. From the gun, wants to pass. Trying to get behind the defense. Oh, right through his hands. They came out attacking, wanted to impose their will, and they missed a big chance on that one. This offense wants to send a message on the opening drive of the game. No punting today. They'll go for it on 4th down. And the incomplete pass lets this defense get the ball back for its own in great field position. So Maryland's offense will go to work for the first time today. Here are... This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. They'll throw it on first down. A little screen to the running back. He makes the stop, but a nice pickup there on first down. Leaves them in 2nd and manageable. Direct snap. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a first down.
All right, nothing flashy there. He just did what it took to get the first down.
And now on first down after converting with the run. Right back to the well. Breaks the tackle. Edmond just causing wreckage in the secondary. Man, he's already got 43 yards rushing in this game. What a way to start the new season.
And you're going to hear this guy's name a lot. They're going to ride the big fella. He's such a stud. They're going to build the offense around him. This is just game 1, but you're going to get a lot of big runs from this guy.
He finds his man. And oh, he was off to the races after the catch, and they finally drag him down. From the 25-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. They wrestle him to the ground, but he's got plenty for a first down.
First down, you know you always want to establish the running game. How about this offense? Nothing fancy. Run the football, be physical, get a big game.
And he barrels into the end zone for a touchdown.
I love running backs that have a nose for the goal. Understand how to get there, finish strong into the end zone. Know I get 6, and then go celebrate with your boys.
And the extra point is good. And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic. They'll start this drive 60 yards in front of them from their own 40. They'll try it over the left side. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're going to ride this running back. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
I like feeding my guy. I like getting my running back touches, beating the ball so he can break some of those big runs. But I'm also okay with these little ones. Set the tone, stay balanced.
Got his man quickly. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. Absolutely nothing settled. Deadlocked after one period of play as we have a look at the stats. Now facing a 3rd down as they come back to the line after the break. They'll try to run for it. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. The offense failed to convert on 4th down earlier, but that didn't change their thinking here. Hard running there. Brought to the ground, but not before getting enough for the first down. All the way down at the 33-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Running behind that left side. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5.
I know the passing game sells. The passing game is exciting, but it's not exciting to get 5 or 6 yards a pop on the ground, but it will be very successful.
Receivers telling the quarterback what they see. Fires to the big fella. And they make the tackle, but he has plenty for the first down. They flexed out that tight end a little bit, and you know the tight end's always open.
Always open. Quarterback's best friend. And this guy's a problem, Reese. He's a matchup problem because he's too big for DBs to cover, and he's too fast for linebackers to cover. He's showing you his athleticism there.
And he'll step out of bounds just short of the goal line. Almost a touchdown, but not in there yet. Heftiness coming out on the goal line. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. And this was just a low man wins battle right on the doorstep of the goal line, and the defense comes up with the stop. Looking to throw on 2nd down. He wants it all. Into the end zone. He's got it. Touchdown. That dude's really big. How in the world did they lose him?
He's down here. He does a lot of blocking, and you play a lot of man coverage in the red zone. And what do? Kick in the backfield, and you lose the big fella. I don't know how he lost that big of a guy, but he lost him.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Week in and week out, guys, you never know what's going to happen in college football. Check this out. Washington has opened up a can right now, and based on what we've seen, I'm not sure anything is going to change. Here on...
They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Unloads it left. Makes a connection. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. They'll go to the ground. Solid fundamentals on that tackle from this freshman.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
And you want to talk about gang tackling. Everybody on the defense run to the ball. They'll come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. Oh, and it's a pick. He threw it right into the double coverage. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. They're backed up, 1st and 10 from inside their own 5, and they'll try to get this drive started. Give to the running back. Just plowing ahead. He now has 111 yards on the ground, and with that run, he eclipses the 100-yard mark in this season opener.
Yeah, this offense is built behind this guy. I mean, a guy that you can hand the football to consistently and expect positive yards all day long, all game long. Now he's over 100 yards on the day.
To the ground with the back. Steamrolls his way ahead. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. We'll take a quick break here. 2 minutes to play in the first half. The offense set for a first down play. When they've got him looking run, now to pass. Slips away. And the defense is there. He got away for a second, but not for long as they knock him down for a loss. Now the offense has to overcome the negative play after the defense comes up with a sack. Takes a hit as he fires. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. Shakes off the tackler. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop.
Well, it's a great individual effort by the running back on that last play. It's 3rd and forever. He tried to get his team the first down. Not enough. Let's see what they do on 4th.
Fires to the right. The completion well past the sticks. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. They're about to snap it for the 7th time on this drive. Feeling some heat. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. And now on 2nd down for this offense. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Sends it downfield. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. 4th down and 13, and the offense is going to give it a shot. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Fires toward the end zone. And the pass is incomplete, but there is a flag on the field. Let's see if the offense gets a reprieve.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. You simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
Going up top on first down. Going to try to pop one on the screen. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. On 2nd down, just keeps firing. A shot toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
So here comes the kickoff after the touchdown, and the last thing you need right before the half is to give up a big return. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. They'll try the run. And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. Wants to throw. It's long. Try. He lobs one high down the left side. So close to a huge gain there, but he makes the catch out of bounds. It's incomplete. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update. All teed up and ready to go here in the second half. He'll bring it out. It's Smith. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Here comes the Maryland offense back up. Tight game as we start the third quarter, and we'll see what type of adjustments they made at halftime.
And getting the ball first here, I think, is such a big deal. Like, I get the first chance to make a statement, to make the adjustments, to create some momentum for my squad right here in the third quarter.
Yeah, I think it's so important for this offense to set the tone here early in the second half, to get a nice drive going, build that confidence, and get your defense ready to come on out, get a stop, and change the complexity of this game.
He's going to pass on second down. Makes the grab. It's White. He's off to the races. Running inside the 20. That is just a gargantuan play as he has it all the way down to the 12.
That's a first down for the offense.
They'll throw it on first down. Grab behind the line. It's Ray. And oh, did they know that one was coming? They'll knock him down in the backfield. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. He's looking to throw. He caught it. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Terrapins!
You know, quarterbacks and receivers, they develop confidence and chemistry as the game goes on. These two right now are definitely on the same page.
After that latest answer tied things up, just about set to kick it away again. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Line gets set, first down. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Running hard and getting 6 yards out to the 26. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Got 6 on first down, now a lot of options on second and 4. Just broke the tackle and still on his feet. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up. The offense will put it in play from the 47 on first and 10. They're getting this guy lathered up. At the 40, there he goes. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The run to the left. Across the 25, he's got room. And he's in for the score. Touchdown. And a huge run from the back for 6.
Man, it's nice to have a running back that can do that. That makes everything else easy on offense. Hey, hand it to that guy. He makes a big play. Yes, please.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. On the move from inside his 5. And good work by the coverage team to get... Excellent field position here for the offense. He's going to pass. Just ran him over. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. He's looking to throw. They're bringing heat. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a first and goal. In the gun and looking to throw on third down. And he'll take it in for a touchdown.
What an example of this quarterback just putting his offense on his back. Drop back, wanted to throw the ball downfield, nobody open, no problem. Extend the play, buy himself some time, and then take off with his legs to score that touchdown.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the... And the offense takes over to dip into its bag of ball plays. Leaves it with the back. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2.
I know it's sexy to throw the football, but if you can pound it away and get these kind of gains, they will just add up. wear the defense down, get first downs, and ultimately get some points.
Fires to the big fella. And he's tripped up, but not before picking up the first down. Fresh set of downs after the completion. Quarterback checking off. Trying to find his man on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Singh. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. They'll line up for a second down play. They'll leave it with him. They'll get him on the ground after a pickup of 3 to the 28. They'll snap it from the 28 in field goal range, but it's 3rd and short. They'll try to get it through the air. Throws toward the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score.
3rd and short in college football today. You see so much more pass than you used to. The offense stays aggressive, and I think they stay aggressive because they know they're in field goal range. They got that 3 in their back pocket.
He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a first down. They're about to run a dirty half-dozen plays on this drive. They're trying to get to it. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. Big loss on the last play threatens to knock this drive off course. It's 2nd and 16. He's looking to throw. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Here comes a 3rd down situation, and the defense has had no answer so far. Unloads to the wideout. How about getting the foot down on that throw for the big completion? They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. Out of the gun, looking to throw. He caught it. And he was pushing for that goal line, but the D stopped him at the 2. Defense trying to come up with a stop on 2nd and goal. Barrels ahead. Picks his way into the end zone for the touchdown.
Well, I think this home environment was just too much for their opponents to handle. There's been unbelievable noise and energy. The crowd showed up today, but how about the playmaking on the field? These guys have got dudes all over the field, and this kind of win week 1 sends a statement and reverberates all across college football.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disappointing. First down here for the offense. Leaves it with the running back. Fighting off the defender. Nifty run there. Pickup of 6 out to the 25. 6-yard pickup on first down. Leaves him with 2nd and 4. Takes the handoff. It's Nixon. They've got him down at the 40 after he ripped off 15 yards.
And the defense down in this game, they just can't do anything to stop this offense at this point, David. Right now, they know they're going to be trying to run the football and try and ice the game, but there's nothing at this point it seems they can do.
Yeah, and it's frustrating. I got to sell out, man. I got to bring as many guys to the line of scrimmage as I can. I got to find a way to get this ball back to my offense. The clock is not my friend, and them running the football is only going to run this thing out quicker. I got to find a way to make something happen, strip the football, do something.
And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. On the move is the 30. And they drag him down, but not before he picks up the first down. This drive has been exclusively on the ground. Could they be setting up a shot play? From the gun, give on the inside. Going to be a gain of about 3 down to the 21. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Running back searching for a hole. Tackled, but he has a first down. He's had a day, 103 yards rushing, and he goes over the century mark in this season opener. Run in the red zone, it's Nixon. Here it is trying to bash it forward. He got a couple, it's down at the 11. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. The give to the back. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with first and goal. He caught it. And they are in for the score here late in the fourth quarter.
It's another good decision by the quarterback. You've got to be impressed here. On that one, he finds his tight end. But all game long, whether it's receivers or running backs or tight ends, wherever the best one-on-one matchup has been, he's been able to take advantage of it, and that's why they've been able to score so many points.
Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Maryland has the ball back and the Terrapin offense ready to go. It has been a rather forgettable day that's finally coming to a close, David.
Yeah, it's been an awful day. I mean, just not functioning well on offense, defense giving up a lot of points. This is a day, Palmer, they'll like to forget.
Yeah, you're going to find out a lot about their character right now. Obviously, not what they hoped this would be, and that's demoralizing for a lot of these kids that have worked really hard in practice all week. But at this point here, you're just trying to prove to your coaching staff that you're not going to quit.
It's third down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. And that pressure just engulfed him. A sack for this defense. The offense will stay on the field and go for it on fourth down. 2 for 3 so far. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And it's incomplete way downfield, and the defense rises to the occasion.
And these aren't easy situations for these offenses, man. Like, it's a known passing situation. The defense is playing coverage. Nowhere to go with the football, forces the incompletion, and this one is all but over.
And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. Wants to throw on second down. Pulls it in. And he takes it in on the final play of the game. You played through the echo of the whistle, and they did that with the ceiling touchdown.
And you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
I know a lot of people thought this was going to be a blowout, but this team said, just when you think you have all the answers, I change the questions.
It's so true, Reese. I mean, they had a lot of dudes that we were talking to leading up to this game just had a chip on their shoulder. They just didn't feel like they were being respected, and they wanted to come out and they wanted to prove a point. And David, they did exactly just that.
And it's so much easier to be the underdog. It's so much easier to coach that team and you go, hey, they're ranked. Everybody's talking about them. You don't have a chance. It just builds all that momentum, all that hate, and you just pour it out on the field.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. Welcome to Manhattan, Kansas, the Little Apple, where they have taken a large bite out of college football. The man for whom the stadium is named, Bill Snyder, built this program from the losingest in the history of college football to a formidable foe and home of the Kansas State Wildcats. And he takes this from inside the 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The Wildcats offense will get the first crack at it here. And when you take the field with the confidence that... A first down for the offense. The give to the back. Open space at the 25. And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, first and 10. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. They stop him cold, maybe gets a yard to the 34. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. The give to the left side. One-step wrap, two-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. How bold will they be on third down after that last run? From the gun, wants to pass. Quickly complete. And he gets it done on third down. They move the chains and they'll mark it at the 44. Putting together a nice drive. Couple of first downs in the books. Now 1st and 10 from the 44. Going with the ground game left.
Ooh, and I love the running back here. Running into the blitz, he saw the extra defender. He was able to put his foot in the ground and make a miss. That was a good play.
Keep it on the ground. He is tackled, but it'll be a fresh set of downs.
And already this guy is leaving his mark on this game. Opening drive, back-to-back runs where he's found a way to get positive yards. He was able to pick up the first on that last carry. They should keep feeding him the football. The more success they have, it's going to open up the play action game.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking for a crease to the left. Just buried it. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big kickoff and a first down for this offense. 8th play of the drive coming up. After run, now throw. Keeps it going. This time they were able to keep him in check and stop him short of that first down.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
Buys a little time. Going to try to get it himself. He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a first down. Field gets a little tighter here in the red zone. Hand off from the shotgun. Trucks through the defender.
And a nice job by the running back, finding space, getting downhill, making the good run. Great job finishing with his pads.
They go to the ground. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. So close to cashing it in for this offense. And he bangs his way into the end zone for a touchdown.
And they just keep feeding it to their workhorse back to open this game. Great job in the open field. He's got tremendous vision. He can make people miss. You saw all of that on display here in the opening drive.
Getting set for the point after. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He's got great speed. Oh, what vision. Can they catch him? He'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Wildcats. That dude ought to have a lethal sticker on his helmet. Anytime he touches it, it can be a score. He touched it, and it was.
No doubt. Unbelievable speed. And if you're back deep for a kickoff, obviously you got those wheels. But to be able to get through, and guess what? No flags. You know it's going to count. Great job by the special teams being special.
I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. And the offense takes the field eager to go back to work. Fires to the tight end. How about this backer in pass coverage and bringing the big hit stick with him to him? Got the completion on the last play. Still some work to do on second down. The give to the tailback. He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the first down.
I love when players understand situations and they understand where the first down marker is and they understand where I got to get to. A lot of people you'll see run north-south and try to bounce out wide and make big plays. Sometimes it's not a...
He's got it down the right side. Hit the afterburners, kid. They'll finally put the brakes on him at the 3. A big throw, catch and run on that one. After that big play, they're trying to pay it off right on the goal line. They'll run it on first and goal. And he burrows his way into the end zone. That trip to the end zone is 25th career touchdown.
Man, he's been productive, just has a nose for the end zone. This dude's made big play after big play for his offenses, and that's 25 touchdowns, Palmer, on the ground for the big fella.
Pretty impressive, too, when you consider when you get close to that end zone, the defense is expecting run, they're loading the box, and still this guy's been able to find his way in. 25, it's a nice number.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
You know, the fields of... They're backed up, 1st and 10 from inside their own 5. Let's see if they can create some space. He'll try the left side. Finds a good hold there and gets 4 to give him a little breathing room out to the 5.
It's just so nice to know you can start off on first down with positive plays. Positive yards, hand the football off, set up a good second down.
He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On the move. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. 4th down and 4 yards to go. The offense will try to get it. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And the incomplete pass, offense set on first down. The give from the gun. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. Trying to pound it on first down, now back to the line. Back to the ground game on the left. And he's knocked down, but not before moving the chains.
Offensively, are you going to take 4 to 6 every play? Yes, please. Sign me up for that. I'm going to take that every single time. Great job by the offense. Staying patient, staying true to who they are. You want to run the football. You want to be physical. You want to establish yourself. Check, check, check.
Power football with the run. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. And with that last carry, into triple digits, over 100 yards for the day.
And he's showing you power. He's showing you speed. He's showing you make you miss. He really is showing you he's a complete back. And by the way, it's still the first half.
Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Plows through the defense. He'll be tackled at the 49 after a pickup of 5.
Well, I know this is an offensive line that has a ton of pride, and they want to come out each and every game and really impose their will on the D-line. They got just enough push there on that run play to pick up the first.
They finally get him stopped, but what a good job by that front wall to set up the screen and create some lanes for their running back. The give on the inside. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Another good run. Man, he has been picking up yards in bunches today. Jesse showing off all the skills.
And he's showing no signs of slowing down, David. This guy just gets better as the game goes on. He is a beast.
He'll try to do it himself. Can anyone catch him? He'll be down at the 4-yard line after that terrific run.
I mean, these quarterbacks nowadays can run so fast. Think about who you've got chasing them. Defensive linemen, those big old defensive tackles, defensive ends, linebackers. They can't catch him because they're faster than them nowadays. So much speed, so much electricity now with these guys.
Defense going all in to stop the run. They'll run it to the left, looking for the touchdown here. He's in for the touchdown.
One thing this team has shown early this year, it does not take them long to find their footing. They get off to fast starts. That was critical for them winning their first game, and you've seen it here in this one too. They show up ready to go. There's no sleepwalking. I think you got to give this coaching staff a ton of credit for putting their players in good positions to have success.
Looking for blockers. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. Powers through the defender. He is going nowhere. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. We've made our way to the 2-minute warning, and now they'll try to at least cut a little something off of this lead before the break. He's looking for an open man on second down. Quick completion on the out route. And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. Wants to throw on third down. Fires and picked off. Taking it the other way. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
Not all DBs make the play at the end, right? They can bat the ball down, they can be in position, but they don't really secure the football. Great job by the DB securing the football and forcing the turnover.
He's got it down the middle.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
Oh, and what a move, what a juke, and he makes it past the mark. Now on 1st and 10 from the 26. Looking to move it through the air. And the defense, they've got him at the 27.
How about the defense getting home with the pass rush? Playing man coverage in the back end. You need to win up front. Those guys got to get to the quarterback. Do a great job rushing the passer. I can play man when I got a pass rush like that.
Gets it out fast. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout called. You know, sometimes even a short game like that can be used to set up something bigger later on.
No doubt, Reese, they can pump that and take a shot down on the field. And don't worry, they're going to go back to that same play because they know this guy with the ball in his hands is dangerous. He makes one guy miss, he can take it to the house.
Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. And they just want to give this guy a chance to make a play on third down. And more times than not, he is going to deliver.
He's so good, so efficient, such a good route runner, got the speed, got the complete game, so you definitely want to highlight it, and especially on those downs that matter the most.
And here's a fumble way behind the line. That football must be riveted to your rib cage. How can you let it go? At least they fell on it. The offense will quickly use the timeout. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. On second down, wants to throw. Fires deep toward the end zone. Fires into traffic, intercepted. And they'll close in on him. First down for this offense. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Going to take a shot at this DB. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it. The second down coming. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. On second down, he'll let it fly. Hit as he throws. Working the middle. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down.
And those long shots, man, I tell you what, it takes a little bit longer to develop. So as a quarterback, you know you got to buy a little bit of time. Mad respect, man. Hanging in there, knowing he's going to get hit, but still making the big play down the field.
Handoff from the gun. They get him on the ground, but it's a first down.
You got to have short area quickness. That running back there doing what it takes to make sure he got that first down.
to the air on first down. Blasted as he lets it go. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. After the incompletion, looking at second down. He's looking to throw. Just a short pass to the tight end. They make the stop, not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. The punt team makes its way onto the field. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. Make sure that there's not going to be a return on. The offense lining up for a first down play. Quarterback changing the plays at the line. Looking to go up top on first down. And he makes the catch inside the 25. Touchdown!
When these offenses get in a rhythm, they're hard to stop. Already up early, got a short field, take advantage of it too, get another touchdown. This offense is doing whatever they want to do and having a lot of success.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. He'll start the return inside his 5. K-State has the ball back, and the Power Cat offense returns to the field. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot, and you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable, that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
Leaves it with the back. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Kansas State quick to the line. Reads it, fires complete. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. On 3rd and short, they'll go to the power running game. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Kansas State will have to punt it away. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. No fair catches here, looking for room. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. First play of this drive comes from the 27. Moving the running back, forcing the defense to adjust. Throws to the tight end. Makes the grab to the 43-yard line, and a first down for this offense. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. Pocket starts to collapse. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Quickly to the tight end.
I'll say this, man. In college football, you see a lot of bad tackling. You didn't see it right there. That was an awesome job. First off, being there at the point of attack. Once the tight end made the catch, there was no doubt he was going down. Great job form tackle.
And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. Despite failing earlier on 4th down, they will try again here. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And it's incomplete, the long pass. First down here for the offense. They'll give it to the back. Got room at the 35. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. After that big gainer to open things up, they'll put it in play from the 40. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44.
When you're a defense, it is stop the run first. That is your first responsibility. It makes the whole game easy. And right now, they got it going on the ground. The defense is going to change something up. These little tiny dink and dunk, dink and dunk. You keep doing this, they'll go all the way down the field on you, so you might want to get a little bit more aggressive.
Wants to throw on third down. Quickly out to the tight end. He steps out of bounds, but he's got a first down on the play. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the shotgun, they'll run it. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, the defense finally able to make a play, getting a tackle for loss. They haven't had many of those today because this running back really has answered the bell. They knew coming in they were going to have to give him the football, force feed it to him, and let him go to work. He's done that. Well over 100 yards rushing in this game, and the defense just has not had the answers consistently for him.
On third and long, no secret what he needs here. It's complete. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air, chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. The negative play leaves them with 2nd and 12. Here's the handoff. Pulled down at the 29 after getting 5.
How nice is it as a play caller when you've got a running back as good as this guy, right? I mean, you can just dial up conservative run calls. Nothing has to be too tricky, too fancy. You just know he's going to go make good things happen. Even when it's not blocked properly, he is still finding ways to rip off long runs. This guy now has over 150 yards rushing in the game. Doesn't look like he's slowing down, guys.
They've been great on third down. Now to finish the deal on 1st and goal. Forges ahead for 1 to the 8-yard line. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Little touch pass to the receiver. Dragged down at the 6 after a pickup of 2. If they can pay off this 3rd and goal with a touchdown, it might be getting a little tough to swallow over there on the other sideline. From the gun, wants to pass. Lets it go to the end zone. It's caught. It's a touchdown.
Salt into wound, right? Late in the 4th quarter, you can run the football, run this game out. No, sir. I'm going to continue to pad my stats, find my receiver out wide, and get me another touchdown.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. Just got a little casual with it and blew the extra point. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Cal is trailing right now, but let's be honest. The program that turned out Aaron Rodgers should never be counted out of any game. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to NC State. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Kansas State pushing the pace.
Here's the deal. You're down 3 possessions. You know, it doesn't feel likely they're going to come back and win, but we've seen crazier stuff happen in college football. It all starts with a big completion on a 2-minute drive. They'll get
nothing but green ahead. The 30. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Kansas State. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short and he did the rest of the work.
Here he comes with the return. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Wants to throw on 1st down. He fires one deep down the right side. They got him free for a big gainer down to the 43. That big play is just what they needed. Now they have it 1st and 10 just outside the 40.
Well, it really just feels like they are trying to make a statement to everybody in college football. They've got a lead, they've got it late, and they are still putting it on this defense. They are still letting it fly. They're airing it out, trying to light up the scoreboard.
They'll run it to keep this clock grinding.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead. The offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
Finds a little bit of room. Give him a couple down to the 23.
At the 23.
Here they come up to the 23-yard line, not thinking field goal, wanting to convert this 3rd and short. Trying to escape and get it himself. He is brought down, but man, what a job to find some running room and move the chains. 1st down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense will be quite content just to drain the rest of the time away. Just ran over it.
Yeah, it's make or break time for this defense now. They got to get a stop, and if that's bringing more bodies in, bringing more beef in, they're running the football right up the gut, right at you. They're not going to throw the football in this situation. Time to be more physical and get this big stop.
Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the 1st down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6. They'll try to get it in with the run. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Fires into the end zone. Snatched it right out of the air and waltzed his way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And how about it? Everyone getting involved, getting the big tight end involved. This offense has done an unbelievable job scoring points. This defense has had no answers. Just keep it rolling, offense.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And he's coming out of the end zone. Stopped at the 29, but found a little running room after coming out of the end zone. And here comes the Kansas State offense back onto the field. This has been a really disappointing performance, David, no question about that, but they can. And the quarterback is snowed under. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running.
2nd down.
These corners going to give them some space. Looking to pass on 2nd down. Tight end getting vertical. Strong, firm tackle. Kansas State quick to the line. Movement from the linebackers trying to mess with the offensive line's assignments. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Getting some heat. Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. Got it past the marker. And they'll pick up the 1st down and mark it at the 47. And the Wildcats come to the line with a new set of downs.
The attempted throw is incomplete. It's now
Line getting set on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Finds his tight end.
And this game is obviously out of hand. But I think the fans would argue, too, at this point, like, all right, well, let's not throw checkdowns, right? Let's throw some deep balls and continue to open up this offense and keep fighting. I think that's what you want to see. You want to see...
And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Oh, and they get the ball back, but that's just going to make it much tougher on this drive. Corners are going to bail. On 4th down, trying to find his man. And it's swatted away. It's a turnover on downs.
Well, at this point of the game, in the 2nd half, down 3 possessions, you're not punting anymore, right? Every 4th down you're going to be going for, regardless of where you are in the field. The problem is, defense knows it too, so they're going to play call accordingly. That time, they had a better play call on. They execute. It's just been that kind of day for this offense.
A shot toward the end zone. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. He's He's back to throw on second down. He can't find his man, and the clock stops with 6 seconds left. After this, it'll be a wrap. Toss sweep to the right. That play just never had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5. Looking back on it, this game probably falls precisely into the definition of a trap game. Trap was set, sprung, and the underdogs come up with the win.
And that's why we go, you know what? I don't take your rankings. I'm not worried about your rankings. They don't matter to me. We're going to go out and beat this team. We're better than this team. A lot of time those rankings don't mean a lot to a lot of people. And you can tell it didn't mean a lot to these teams, and that's why they came out and pulled the upset.
Absolutely, David. I mean, that's why you play the games. This team knew they had to come out. They were going to have to put their best foot forward in order to get the W. They did just that. They're talented. They're obviously motivated. I can't wait to see how they follow this up in their next game.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.